Did you know that most people, especially local businesses, use social media the wrong way? Plus, they often get caught off guard, not knowing what to post about. In today's video, my friends, I am going to give you my top 5 Facebook posts ever, how you can use them too, and 2 of the biggest mistakes that I see people make. Hey there, my friends. This is Kelly Schaefer, the creator of the Concierge Academy, where I help you market more successfully so that you can get more clients, make more money, and have a greater impact in your local community. Basically, I help people make money in their business in a nutshell. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about social media a little bit, and specifically, we're going to talk about Facebook. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I watch so many people use the tool incorrectly. And I want to help dispel some common mistakes that people make so that you are not making them also. So if you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe bell and hit the like button as well so that you don't miss any other upcoming episodes, because each and every week I am dropping nuggets that will help you make more money in your business. Okay, so the 5 top Facebook posts that have had the most engagement for me are, my friends, as follows. I love a good flip chart. Let's make sure we have this right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the top 5 things. Now, this does not come from like things I wish were true or I hoped were true. This is actually from data and data mining that I did over a course of years from my local concierge Facebook page. And so during that time, let me tell you a quick story. So during that time when I had my page and I was posting on the regular, I had a really great following. I knew what to talk about. I tested what to talk about, but I had a really great following. And at some point I actually hired someone to manage my social media for me. And what was really, really interesting was that people who were following my page started to recognize that it didn't seem like what it always looked like before. So I would be out at a networking event or a chamber event or a BNI event, and somebody would say, Kelly, what's going on with your social media? And I immediately knew that the people that I had hired were not conveying the message or my voice in a way that was that my audience was used to, right? So I went back to managing all of my social media myself again and started to mine the data, find out what it was that people were responding to, that people were liking and loving and heart emojiing to, people that were communicating through, people that were leaving comments for. And so I started to track all of that data. So then later on, when I hired an assistant, I was able to give her a list of things to create for our social media. And again, specifically, we're talking about Facebook because I had mined the data. So that is what I want to share with you are the 5 things that have had the most response in my Facebook page over the years, just from mining the data. Okay, so the first thing is in action. You want to post pictures of you in action. Now, what you think is in action, what somebody else thinks in action might be a little bit different. You might think taking a picture of bananas has no impact, right? I will tell you one of the best pictures I ever took was many years ago. I was in a bulk shopping store, BJ's Wholesale Club, and I was shopping for one of my clients who was going to the shore for a week, and he was taking his 2 kids and 2 additional teenagers. So it was him and 4 teenagers, and I was shopping in BJ's with a pallet. You know, the one that you stand behind and you push it, not just a regular old cart. And I had cases of water, cases of snacks, cases of like, you name it. And my cart was piled up to here. And I grabbed a picture of that and I made a post that I recycled that post pretty much every year for years and always would get dozens and dozens of comments because it was a picture of me in action. And I had a story behind it, right? Which I'm going to share with you in point 5. So you want to take pictures of you in action, and what you think is valuable is not necessarily what your clients or potential clients will think is valuable. They want to know what it is that you're doing. So anything that you are doing in action is a great way to highlight the services that you are offering, which is why doing this for a local business is so valuable. The second thing is images, right? You want to have images, pictures of you and your team if you have a team. Now, it doesn't have to be you and your team in the same photo. It can be pictures of you and team in same photo. It could be pictures of you. It could be pictures of team. It does not matter. But people want to see the face behind the business. They want to see who is going to be providing the services. They want to know who is coming to organize their clients. They want to know who is going to come visit their mom if you offer senior services. So images of you and your team immediately make a know, like, and trust factor because they get to see the human behind the work that you're doing. And so many people overlook this, and it's so valuable. The third thing is anything behind the scenes. So if you are filling out, I don't even know. If you're filling out information online for a client, you can take a picture of you, do a selfie of you filling out the information online for a client. If you are wrapping gifts for a client, you could take a picture of behind the scenes of you wrapping gifts for the client. It could be a picture, it could be video. You could also have behind the scenes of, I've always taken pictures of me with my team during team meetings. I've always taken picture of me and my team when we have our annual holiday party. Anything behind the scenes, again, is helping people build trust. And remember, stay with me till the end because I'm going to tell you about the biggest mistakes that people make. Even when they're posting these things, still there are big mistakes that people are making in their social media. All right, the fourth thing, I know it sounds really dry, but FAQs, frequently asked questions. And I'm going to give you a ninja strategy here. You don't have to just create whatever you've created for your website. Reuse those FAQs. Just don't have it be this really ugly long post form. Do one at a time. How do I hire you? How do you charge? How do I do this? How do I sign up? Do you offer this, right? Whatever your frequently asked questions are that people ask of you that you have put on your website, you can turn those into posts, and they are very engaging. I know it sounds so dry, but I am telling you, they were one of the top engaged posts that we posted. The fifth thing is stories. You should always be highlighting stories on your social media. Stories about how you got started, stories about how you're helping your clients, stories about, maybe the traffic jam that you were in that day, stories about your favorite wrapping paper, stories about your new client that you just onboarded. Anything that tells and helps people understand in a deeper way what it is that you do is a very, very, very valuable post that you can be making, especially, again, we're talking about on Facebook specifically. Now I want to talk about two things that people make the biggest mistakes. And again, if you've liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button for me. Two of the biggest mistakes that people make is that they don't have enough story in their posts is the number one thing. So I've seen some people take an action shot, and let's say, go back to that same story. It was the picture of, and I wasn't even in the picture. It was the picture of the palette with all of the things on it. Now, if I would have just posted that and said, doing a BJ's run for a client today, meh. But I had a story behind it. I said, have you ever wondered what it looks like when you go shopping for a client? who's going away for a week, you know, and I don't remember the exact story, but I told a story about what the picture actually was representing. It was me bulk shopping for a client who's planning on going away to the beach with 4 teenagers. So I might have said something like, this is how you help a client prepare for 2 weeks at the beach or 1 week at the beach with 4 teenagers. You know, and that engaged people, right? Because that people were like, oh my God, there's so much on that. Oh my God, that's exactly like me when I go shopping. That is one of the biggest things I see people make, biggest mistakes I see people make is they'll put a post, they'll put a picture, but there's no oomph to it, right? There's no story behind it. There's no energy behind it. Like there's no passion behind it, right? So ask yourself, like, is this post passionate or is it just like womp womp? And that will help you actually tweak and modify to make your posts more engaging. And the other biggest mistake that I see people make is they try to directly sell on their social media. Social media is sometimes can be used as a selling tool, but it's mostly an educational tool. If you look at your social media from the standpoint of these posts are helping people who might be interested in hiring me, help them get to know me. That is the primary focus of your social media. So a lot of times I have people in my programs who'll be like, oh, I've posted, but I didn't, nobody hired me. And I'm like, no, you're looking at it wrong. You're not looking, the result you're looking for is not necessarily for people to hire you. The result you're looking for is engagement and for people to be learning about what it is that you do. And the way you do that is through these top 5 Facebook posts. So my friends, I hope to see you all switching up the way you've been doing your social media so that it's more engaging, more behind the scenes, more impactful, so that people can build that know, like, and trust with you. And if you are new to the industry, or even if you've been in the industry for a while and you just don't have enough clients, I am imploring you, I am telling you, go get a copy of my book, The Concierge Life. My entire marketing process is in this book that took me years to develop, which took me from a team of 1, me, to 8 employees and making over $1 million running errands for people. And I am going to put a special link below in the description section of this video, a special link that when you buy a physical copy of the book, and I am going to mail it out to you personally, you'll also get hundreds of dollars of additional bonus resources to help you get more clients. All right, my friends, thank you so much. I know this was a meaty one, but I had a lot that I wanted to share with you, and hopefully you will come back to this video over and over again. All right, my friends, until next time, have a great day. Bye for now.